Hi, Dave, and welcome to Loyalty Economics. 5 minutes, one expert answering the question. If you were to choose the most important factor in loyalty economics, which would it be and why?
Thanks, Carly. Great to be here. And of course, loyalty economics is my favorite topic. My Where I go to here is return on investment. This is to me and to us is it's the sum game. It's the end goal of all of our
Mm.
loyalty ambitions. Of all of the things that we did and all of the investments that we made, did we produce an incremental positive profit at the end of it? So return on investment, or as we call at Ellipsis, we call it return on loyalty. It is why we're doing what we're doing. Unless, of course, you work somewhere where spending money, not making money is the goal. And of course, there are some fortunate people out there that work in those businesses. Most of our clients, though, need to generate profitable outcomes. So, if I just talk about that for a moment, return on loyalty, return on investment is generated when the incremental returns that we get out of our program strategies outweigh, at the margin level, outweigh the investments that we're making. And so, being able to measure and track and keep an eye on how your program's performing in terms of the investments that you're making and also the incremental behavior that you are changing and generating means that we need to always keep an eye on our return on investment. If we're doing that well, it means that we're investing in our customers, and in a retail context where we're able to sell more to them, to more customers for longer at better margins. And if we do that well, then I think everyone's really happy. Our loyalty initiatives are working, but it's not always easy. We have, we have lots of customers that come to us and they say, "Oh, we're struggling to work out the true incremental impact that our program's having." And so there's this emerging field of loyalty attribution, and Ellipsis are, proudly really world leading when it comes to loyalty attribution. Why is it hard? Well, it's sometimes difficult to isolate the effect of the loyalties programs having on a transaction from our other marketing, from the product, price, and a whole range of other factors. So, we often find a lot of loyalty managers are lying awake at night and they're thinking, "Oh, is my program making money? And am I acquiring enough members? And am I retaining enough of them? And am I growing market share?" And they're explaining to the business how they think the program's performing. And sometimes the CFO is sitting there saying, "Well, I don't believe you.
Mm.
I don't know if this is reliable." And the big challenge we see is that when you're not sure, sometimes the answer is to spend less. Whereas in fact, if the loyalty program is a better channel than other forms of marketing, well, maybe we should be spending more. So the solution here really is really robust, reliable, and often quite contemporary ways of thinking about how do we measure loyalty program performance. What that means is that we need to really make sure that we have good data. We need to be able to have the right models and the right techniques to be able to measure engagement in the program and isolate that program engagement from a range of other things that might be changing behavior. But when we put that all together and we have really good, always on, reliable program performance and return on loyalty measurement in place, we just see that the program operators generally, in fact, most of the time, are running more profitable programs. And maybe just a point to leave you with, Carly, when we look at all of the programs that we've analysed and we've run benchmarking on, and that's over 200, what's really alarming is that there's actually a substantial amount of them that are unprofitable. At least 25% of the programs that we look at lose money.
It's
So
actually
anyone,
scary. It's really scary.
it's really scary, isn't it? And it's particularly difficult if you don't know that and you're running a program that's underperforming, then you really should be a bit concerned. So we try to take the anxiety and concern out of that by making sure that everyone that we work with is really clear on ROI.
So experts in profitability measurement and helping people sleep at night, correct?
Well, helping people sleep at night through knowing how their programs are performing. Maybe there's other sources of of tools. Maybe some of our liquor clients or entertainment clients are a good source of other ways to sleep well. But certainly when it comes to lying awake, worrying about how your loyalty strategies are going, no one should be worrying about that laying awake at night. So there are solutions out there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dave. Really appreciate your time.
Thanks.